This is going to be for Earth. Somebody is thankful that something didn't come together. It's weird because the way that it's given to me is somebody don't want, I would say don't want you to reconcile. I'm not getting it. The past and the future know each other, but somebody is thankful that you're done with a cycle. That's kind of how I'm getting it. I'm not understanding these cards that's coming out together. I'm not doing. Yeah, because mysticism, this mysticism card, this is when something shows up in your life and you don't even know why it happened. But then the impatience card is what's really throwing me. Let me ask. Somebody, it's like those two cards together is saying something is happening, but you in the midst of it. It's hard for you to understand what's going on fully. It's like I don't like. I'm gonna say I don't like it, but it's the fact that I feel uncomfortable. The energy is. It's almost like standing in the middle of a tornado and try to plan it and trying to plan where you're going to build a house. That's what that energy feels like. So it's almost like there's a lot that's happening right now. So we have a lot of shifts that's taking place collectively, right? Everything is not in its place. You got some people waking up. You got some people losing gifts. You got some people being relocated because of their situation. You got people finances up and down. It's a lot of things that's still in play, and you sensitive to all of that. It's not so much that you sensitive to it. It's just that you need to be still in an uncomfortable environment. I don't know why it's so important for you to sense it. It's teaching you patience, but on a level that I'm feeling more discomfort than I'm feeling the impatience. I'm feeling discomfort from the impatience. It's not because you're not patient. I'm just feeling like withstanding it is the true test. Withstanding this impatience is the true test. I'm gonna get y'all some more cards because I'm having trouble explaining. Explain the impatience. Somebody is really holding on to hope. I don't know what this is. Like it's kind of like I said, the past and the future don't know each other, but I feel like maybe that's what it is. You pulling, both of them are pulling on you at the same time, and one you are done with. A lot of y'all done with the past. I already know that. That's the whole collective, but it's like you feel like you being stretched apart. And I'm just trying to see how I'm trying to explain this patience. You just want it to be done and over with. That's what I'm feeling like. I feel like collectively, that's what I can feel a massive weight of a lot of people just waiting for. A lot of people was looking to the future, okay? But the energy that I'm feeling right now is literally being pulled apart. And you just want it to be over. It's you're not looking to the future, but I'm not saying it in the sense that you're not looking forward to the future, but you're just ready for shit to be done. It's a feeling of I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like leave me the fuck alone. I'ma stay single. I'm fine with being single because it's confusion, but I'm not picking up on confusion. I just feel exhausted. Okay, exhausted from being pulled in different directions. And if it's gonna be the best word I can explain it as confusion, you're going to choose nothing at all at this time. And I think that's the best way to do it. That would be how I would go about this energy. You just want something to be over with, and you are very patient when it comes to everything just dying down and getting quiet. So it's almost like you're exhausting the energies that's pulling you in different directions. You got to hurry up and wait energy and an over energy. It's just like, ew, 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 ew. Yeah, so it's a weeding out process for soulmates. I'm not gonna say that y'all coming in, but y'all are not. Y'all letting things kind of flow to y'all. It's a weeding out process. That's what I'm saying. Whoever don't make it inside of that tornado that you stand, this is not funny. So remember, you standing in the eye of a tornado. Whoever don't make it inside of the eye where it's calm. All tornadoes, when you get in the eye, it's calm. Whoever does not make it through that tornado, which is for your protection, okay? If they want to come through it, they got to deal with their stuff. You get what I'm saying? So whoever don't make it in the eye, they don't survive. And it's easy for you. All you got to do is be comfortable. Don't try to plan. Just understand that you're being protected right now. And because you feel pulled in so many different directions, don't feel like you're missing opportunities, but it can get overwhelming energetically. So I would just say, you know, work on it. I really feel the impatience is coming from an external thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, whatever this is, I know what it looks like, but it's like somebody wants something to be over and done with. Like, I'm done. Okay. I don't know if a person is waking up, and it's a lot of people. I'm saying it's a lot of people waking up in the past, and they like, oh my goodness, you know. And I am very happy for everybody that wakes up, and I understand that people wake up at different times. The unfortunate thing is when you have people from the past appreciate you or start thinking about you, it pulls on your energy, and it's very, very uncomfortable. Like, there's no way to get out of this. But like I said, it's very, very uncomfortable. It's like somebody looking for you, but they doing it energetically. They might be looking at things you creating or thinking about the things that you was interested in. And I don't know what this is. It's like locating you through things that you used to like, but I don't think you there no more. Like, it's some very covert hiding going on purpose too. A lot of y'all done with that victim mentality. Y'all was trapped in other people victim mentality. It wasn't yours. You were staying there to help other people. And I mean, this is grief. Grieve about the things that was ending in their life. It don't have to necessarily be a death energy. For some people, that you did help them grieve. But this right here is a grieving process to take place way before anybody goes in the ground. Because it's like you can predict things that situations that already are ending. Okay. And you try to keep other people grounded because you've been through those situations. It's like you can feel this and you can temporarily keep somebody stable. You can carry a heavy, heavy, heavy weight. Somebody looks at somebody in the wrong way. They look at somebody as somebody that settles. They complacent. They just fine with, you know, they somebody is misjudging somebody, but somebody has a lot of patience when it comes to the natural death process. Something is not working, let it fall apart on its own. It's way better than trying to accelerate it or go behind the scenes or investigate. It's best to just this is true enlightenment. If something is not feeding your fire or feeding your soul, it's best to just not fuel it at all. It's like somebody trying to argue with you or what direction do you want it to go into? The only thing you have control in is, I hate to say turn the other cheek, but it's like you have no other choice but to walk away from it in whatever way, because not everybody can get out their situations immediately. But it's like you're not ignoring it, but to somebody else, you perceived as ignoring it. It's like, oh, you fine with dying and wasting away. You're not. You're letting other things, other things around you die. So that's a misconception. Yeah, like I said, you helped a lot of people grieve. You enjoy helping people. That's all it's saying. It's just saying you and your creation has to do with helping people, so it doesn't have a specific direction. You know what I mean? It's volunteering. Anybody that need help, so you don't know exactly. You can't pinpoint a location unless somebody is going to sign up for being a volunteer. Going to work with seniors or I don't know, special needs children. I don't know, because this is a passion for anything. Somebody got a lot of passion for you too. They understand exactly why you came into their life and they want to nurture you for it. Oh, I'm here and they want to give you the attention that you deserve. Okay. They know what you deserve. Like somebody is definitely having an awakening here. But I get the past was pulling on you too because they realized they lost something. But they more so thinking about you. I wouldn't say that they taking action, but I feel them thinking about you. They are sick. I don't know if they're like sick emotionally, mentally, or what. But that is a weeding out process because you're going to get overlapping energies, which is uncomfortable. Now, I'm picking up that somebody is trying to convince somebody that you are a bad omen. Hmm. See, that's what I'm saying. You ain't got time for that. Somebody trying to get advice or trying to get themselves together, and I feel like that's a future event while the past is waking up and they waking up to their physical health, their mental and emotional health, and it's they have things that they need to. It could be small health issues or big health issues, but both of those energies thinking about you at the same time, and you being pulled into confusion in the future because somebody is undecided and they got other people in it. This is very, very. I mean, the level that humanity is at when we feeling everything at once for everybody is extremely uncomfortable. I would suggest this to any element to sit and be still. Be fine. At this point, we've been drugged so bad that you comfortable with just being still until you got absolute clarity. You don't even need to go in the future. Oh boy. I don't know what this was, but something went around where somebody was saying somebody was trapped in a victim mentality, and that's not what it was. The whole time, guess what this victim mentality was? It was somebody about to have a new start. They never gave to the wrong people. I think that people think that they gave to the wrong people. When you give to anyone, you're going to receive it. The odds of you receiving it from that person, the odds are kind of slim, okay? But you still get paid for your time. And I'm saying slim, but you could get, payment from people that you help energetically, time wise, or financial, or what gifts or whatever. But if you help them and you continuously move forward, when you don't have expectation, it's such a surprise when you get paid, and you usually get paid. It's a pay it forward type of system. So you're not looking behind you. So you don't have no expectations of helping a person because that's going to cause you to be judgmental. It's like, oh, you need help? Well, let me think if I want to help you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is saying, hey, can you get something off the top shelf for me in the market? And you like, I'm ready to go in the next hour or whatever it is. It's like, you know, this is very unbiased energy. If somebody has help and you have the ability, without putting yourself in deficit, you have the ability to help somebody out, this is just what you naturally do. And I feel like somebody perceived this wrong. You've been paying it forward the whole time, but somebody been looking at you like you in lack. Yeah, like that's what you do. You help people. You really are getting paid forward. It's so. Somebody decided to steal here because they was thinking you was asleep or something like that, and that makes sense because this is when you collect all your acorns and you store it up for the winter. So somebody thought you was asleep, and they was like, "You sleeping? I'm gonna go ahead and win a race." I don't know what this race is or win it, but somebody thought they will one up you in some way, shape, or form. Two different things. That's all I'm hearing is two different things. One person want peace and one person want recognition. You want peace. Another person want recognition. Recognition comes with, it's not a bad thing, but I'm gonna say that both parties got what they want because whatever this recognition is, it's exhausting to the person that wanted it because of the way that they were perceiving you. So you wanted peace, and it looks like you going to sleep, or you know how a person say you sleep, they sleeping on you, or you sleeping on them, whatever it is. That's what the energy that I'm getting. But you wanted two different things. You wanted peace. You get what I'm saying? You was working on something completely new. I don't know what it is. It's not telling us. I don't think it's gonna tell us, but it's saying that you were going in another direction. Somebody wanted validation. I'm getting like a spark that turns into a fire, and it was just to make a fire, and then it makes embers. And somebody want to keep. Then there's another fire that somebody want to keep fueling and adding to, which is fine. But the validation, they don't want everything that comes with the validation and the recognition. It's like they wanted it not because you wanted it. They didn't want it temporarily, but they're exhausted. That's exactly what I'm picking. Somebody is exhausted. I think that's why the mental and the physical, emotional is there because it's like somebody jumped the gun and they like, I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore because they thought they knew what you were doing and tried to jump in front of you. So I don't know. This is weird. Two different things. Yeah. Whatever it is that somebody wanted, it's exhausting. They don't feel the same way. They just want to live the quiet, private life. They like, you know what? I want to chill. Well, I don't know what they got or what they shot for. You know how somebody may spend, and here I'm just giving y'all an analogy. Let's say that somebody keeping up with the Joneses. Once you start getting money and stuff start flowing in, you start getting a lot of things that you may want and not need. And like I'm gonna say a mortgage. You know what I'm saying? It's something that somebody got to continue to keep up with or downsize. And I don't feel like they want to downsize. They really don't know what they want to do. All they know is they're exhausted and they got to put their health in front of whatever it is that they jumped into. Okay, and it's saying that you knew what this was. Okay, you knew what this was. You know a person didn't know their self. Okay, but they discovering their self. And like I said, this is a very good thing because you will help anybody. You know, you excel at helping somebody, but I think that they picked up on one particular thing that you did and they went and they rode on that for them. It's weird. Somebody's heart is expanding, and that's good. Like I said, I'm picking up on that person that a lot of people, not one person, that's waking up, and they waking up behind you, just to understand that I want peace like you do. I don't want to. It's not somebody. I'm not talking about the person that was doing something with work, like trying to outshine you, even in their personal life. But now I'm picking up on other people that they are seeking peace. They want what you got, and that's everybody. Everybody want peace. That came up in another reading as well. They just want peace, but they looked at you as boring or, like I said, complacent or settling or just wasting away, dying in the house. I don't know what that. So this is tying in. It's just saying that impatience. You trusted your instinct. Yeah, somebody didn't know who you was. Now they want forgiveness. You're strong. Yeah, you're very strong. If you got victim mentality, I don't know how victimhood would show up, but it's like somebody that's always whining. Because victim is somebody, most of the time I'm picking up that, it's like the blame. A person start, woe is me. It's a lot of blame things, shifting blame and stuff like that. That's victim mentality. That's not somebody that you see happy on a or filled with joy on a regular basis, but somebody perceived you as that. Yeah. You know how to stay out of people's stuff and let them figure it out on their own, and that's beautiful. So for some of y'all, if y'all did have this victim mentality, it's leaving. That's stuff that you was carrying from everybody that you helped. You know, they waking up, and that's a good thing. They waking up and they changing. Sorry, y'all. They waking up and they getting rid of this stuff. Yeah, they might seek out your assistance again, but I feel like they'll be paying for it if they do. Yeah, I feel like they'll be paying for whatever it is. You could get paid not just financially, you could get paid in different ways because people just want to spend time with you, but you're gonna be charging for it. I don't know how to say that. Somebody work hard for retirement. Oh my goodness. And they're gonna be able to retire. It's some pay it forward energy here. It's like a creation is finally going. I don't know, because even though it's giving me a creation for some of y'all, it's just giving me a well deserved like you can rest. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how it's coming in for you, but you made it to some place where it's a plateau where you can kind of rest and not worry about nothing. See, it keeps saying that you gave to the wrong people, and this is a mentality that you need to let go. It's like saying every relationship I got into was bad. You learned a lesson from all of that. So this right here, I don't understand about giving to the wrong people. I believe that everybody should help. Should I give a bum $5 because he's a homeless and he might spend it on liquor? Like I don't have this perception. I feel like this definitely needs to be released because if this is the sacral energy when it comes to sexual energy and creativity, either way, you create something or you have sexual activity with somebody. I'm just giving y'all two examples. And this is the heart chakra. Given this will cause it could cause uh, jealousy, bitterness, resentment. In particular, bitterness and resentment, especially if you give to somebody sexually and you feel like they stole your time and energy, just use you and abuse you. Like it's okay to feel it as a human, but nothing is. It's that time where we have to say that nothing happens by coincidence. Okay, it's time to heal those parts of ourselves We gave away time. It's nothing we can do about the past but move forward. Okay? We can't carry the bitterness and resentment of the time and energy that we spent. You will get it if you move forward. I can't tell y'all like how many times I've been blessed, like when people paid for my food or paid, just paid in front of me. Like didn't expect it. I'm like, I feel like I hit the lottery, even though it's small. Like, because I wasn't expecting it. I don't even think, oh yeah, this is coming from something I did right. I'm just like blown away. Like, why you do that? You know? Yeah, what did I say about keeping up with the Joneses? It's like a facade for somebody. Somebody want the quiet life. Whatever they, somebody growing. Somebody growing. Now, I felt a relationship off of that. So somebody is growing. They don't want to live, it's some type of fantasy land vibe with them where they ain't as vain as they used to be. And I'm saying it in the sense like somebody is no longer as materialistic as they was. Somebody is no longer, they don't have these whatever mother or father issues, because it's a lot of people carrying stuff like that. A lot of us are letting it go at this time. It can be us, it can be the people that we helped. Mm. Somebody is saying something about a person that's trapped in some type of childhood trauma. They're getting rejected. I don't know how they. Oh, it's a spiritual rejection too. Their father is rejecting them because their father did not teach them to be a victim. And if they want to know how to get out of it, they need to understand that they got to find their own way out this victimhood mentality, because that's the only way you're gonna get a new start. Okay, let me throw some of these cards, y'all. Complacent. Somebody is settling. Complacency. Maybe I need to read this. I'm gonna just read the definition. Okay. Complacency means you settle. Okay. It's never okay to be settled. It's not. You can settle, but it has to be temporary. I can't find my phone, y'all. So what I'm saying is, it's okay to be complacent until you figure something out. It's okay to be complacent until you figure something out. Let things is gonna run naturally around you while you figure it out. It's fine to be here. You just can't stay here. Because settling would say, oh, I'm never gonna find a man, so I'm gonna just stay in this third party. Um, I'm never gonna have a business, or everybody leaves me. That's that bitterness and resentment. You can't. That's cleaning out the sexual energy, the survival mode, whatever this is, just cleaning it out, because it's like garbage to me. We're gonna get into more cards, y'all, because I'm just like so disgusted with the energy. Complacency. Complacent. It says showing smug or uncritical satisfaction with oneself or one achievement. Like somebody is acting like they find where they are. This person, I don't. I get settling with this all the time. It says feeling so satisfied with your achievements or current situation that you stop trying to improve, often ignoring potential dangers or deficiencies, leading to a smug, uncritical self-satisfaction. Yeah, somebody keep telling themselves they fine doing it. They not. They not, and they. I wish I could say it's something as simple as get up and exercise or something like that, but it's like the world is still running. Like I don't know how to say that. Okay, let me tell you. It's something here about a whole bloodline that they are now realizing that a lot of the things that they've done, they ain't got shit to show for it. Like they're not happy. Wow, this is crazy. It's something here about somebody breathing life into a bloodline, and now that it's gone, it's like I don't know. It's like the joy is being drained out of their life. Yeah, somebody, and it's keeps showing red, yellow, red, yellow. So this could be somebody that feels like they don't have talent, or they don't have talent because they comparing themselves to another person. Because the this thing that's missing is a sacral chakra. Some people use the sacral chakra and they create a baby and they get pregnant over and over and over again. You get what I'm saying? They don't see the joy of parenting. Even if the other parent leave, they don't understand that joy. They don't, that spark, like I was telling y'all before, that spark, it just ain't firing off. And then a lot of people, they tell themselves that they fine, and they don't even see how somebody comes in their life to be a roadblock, kind of to wake them up, that jolt them away. It's like somebody missing the whole appreciation about creating. Because the sacral chakra is not here. Sacral chakra could have been blocked for a lot of people. A lot of earth, it could have been blocked. Somebody feel like they entitled to somebody's enlightenment, but I would say that enlightenment is gifts. These red, yellow will keep coming out, y'all. This so wild, but it's like somebody feel like they entitled. If you talented, they should be talented. First of all, I keep getting this. Somebody ain't the same. What are we talking about? It's definitely some copying energy here, but it's somebody don't have no choice but to see their situation for what it is. Yeah, because it is nobody to blame. Impartiality meaning you letting everybody figure it out. I had to do this with my father, and it's coming up where it wouldn't be no point in putting cameras up for my father while he was going through the early stages of dementia, because even if I showed it to him, he would forget for the next 5 minutes. But I wanted to put up something where both him and I could be comfortable. But I realized after repetition of telling him, even if we was doing mail and we was marking the mail to show that I had looked at it, he could look at a symbol and see that it had already been done. But certain things I would tell him and he still wouldn't remember, and it would revert back. So it was a situation that I had to phase out eventually. But it's like somebody, they having a realization that something just ain't the same. Okay, I don't know what it is. Whether they look at themselves not talented, I don't know. But I don't know. Here's the sacral energy. Somebody let go. There is this. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about the sacral chakra being blocked. We got complacency and dissipating. Somebody feeling smug, they're gonna be waking up. They don't have a choice but to wake up, because whatever they are in or whatever funk this is boring. They ready to get back out into the world. Then here you got somebody that's comparing themselves to somebody else that was actually breathing life into their situation, and they look at them as a miracle. And then you got perseverance. You might be letting go the past and the future, and you just want to stay single, or you want to work on something completely new, because we still had this right here. There's an enlightenment. Somebody feel like they're entitled to have gifts like you, like we the same. No, we're not. You letting somebody figure it out on their own. Everybody can be wonderful, but not at the same thing sometimes. But you know, it's nothing. It's not the. It's something here specific about what do you call it? Connecting with your guide, but your guide is gonna be your guide. Different guides. That could be an issue. So somebody has a different guide. Here's the yellow again. If I see a red one behind this, I'm gonna lose my shit. But anyway, it's we still got the past and the future energy. So I'm gonna call this the past and the present, because there's a past energy that has had a loss and they having a realization they need to focus on their health. It's very, very important. They don't have no choice. But then the present energy is you just trying to get yourself together. You're not even focused on the future. You're just trying to reclaim your energy, trying to get yourself stable. That's it. Some of y'all have children that y'all need to worry about, and I think that y'all already worrying about it. Y'all more focused on their future, especially these struggles that y'all went through more than ever. All right, one more card, y'all. Okay, so somebody, this right here, somebody know that they don't know exactly what you're going to, but you know that you was in competition or somebody was copying you. Okay, and at the very least with these cards, like I said, it's not about the future, it's about the present. Okay, so you got enough wisdom just to focus on yourself and get yourself stable. You're not even focused on the future. The future will come in for y'all. For some of y'all, it's right there right now, but it's still in process and it's not even worth talking about. But this right here, yeah, this is saying that you know that it's not good in the past, and you knowing that it's not good in the past and just focusing on your present is what's everything. That's it. All right, hold on, I'm gonna get more cards. It's saying enlightenment. So I still want to get on that complacency, because somebody keep lying to themselves saying that they good where they at. Like, oh yeah, I'm having a great time. Somebody don't like your confidence. They worried that you too confident. That's weird. Don't be worried now. That's why. Okay. They focus on your relationships this week. So it's a whole group here. You let go of a lot of people. What is the death card here for? It's the end of a friendship, and that's what somebody is afraid of. So it ain't even a relationship phase. This is stuck at for a friendship, and somebody don't want the friendship to die because that's the only thing that they have, and they sorry that they saw you a certain way. You know, this person judged somebody. Ooh, they judged somebody. Ooh, they somebody might have been doing something to cause you an Indian. I don't know. Somebody may have been doing something to cause you a ending, and they were specifically trying to drain you in some way, shape, or form. They could have been, when I say drain you, they were specifically, what I'm picking up on is somebody just exhausting somebody. It's like mind games, and having you confused about the direction a relationship is going in, or whether or not to give back family, please come back. Just like those things, trying to pull you back in, just confuse you. And when you got that confusion, like I said with the present, I'm not gonna be pulled back and forth. You know, I'm gonna sit right here. Good luck. Somebody worrying is making somebody feel like it's stressing somebody out. Their worry and anxiety is stressing them out. Might be losing their hair. Okay, it says purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So that did I not tell y'all that somebody, it's like somebody felt like they was entitled to maybe to your gifts, but I feel like they feel like if you talented, I should be talented in that way too. Like I am like unbelievable. Everybody have a purpose. Everybody have a purpose, and I don't know what this person's purpose is. So I want one here and I want one here because I'm gonna get confused and I don't like it. I'm not even focused. This is saying perfection. Let me see. It says perfection and a miracle. Something good is gonna happen in the future. Okay, so that's that. They're not gonna give us more on that, and we don't need more because you focused in the present. But then there's somebody in the past. I'm picking up on a male, picking up on a female. Somebody compare themselves. So perseverance. It says forgiveness. Somebody is just hell bent on forgiveness. It says forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Now that's what I'm saying. Whoever this person is that I'm picking up on, male or female, they got issues with resentment and bitterness. Because I was telling y'all, it's something funky in the heart when it comes to comparing themselves or realizing that they missed a good thing when they had it. Somebody had this is abundance of wisdom. Somebody had a lot of knowledge, like having this whole library when it comes to what will make you happy, giving you suggestions on things that you can go after that you're really good in. They wasn't paying attention to that. They was too focused on the books in the library. Like I don't even know how to explain that. But it's like somebody tried to get you to force. They wanted to make sure that they could forgive you. How do I say that? Like they wanted to force you to. What I've heard is them say force you to reconcile. It's like somebody, you will get this apology. That's what I'm saying. Like you will get. I'm good. The reason I'm not for coming back and feeling like you owe me an apology is because you don't. I only need to forgive myself. Yeah, I wish I could. I'm not trying to sound smug, but it's like you gotta forgive yourself. When somebody hurt you, what can they do to fix it? Can they undo it? Because there's no guarantee that if you say, I'm sorry I cheated on you, I'm sorry that I didn't love you, I'm sorry. Does it fix the time? Does it fix in a snap? Is it enough? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to forget it? Is it going to disappear magically and you'll never forget? Will it pop back up sometimes? You get what I'm saying? It's like that trauma could be re-triggered. So you got to forgive yourself because it's going to pop back up, but you don't need anybody to do the work. Somebody is sad that they let you go or you let them. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but it's shit that I can't do nothing about. That's what I'm saying. If you want my forgiveness, you will forgive yourself because you'll be self sufficient and you will be living your life for yourself. And that really truly touches my heart. I ain't making that up because that anybody that you spent time on Earth in the past, that's what you wanted for them. You would have Earth. You're never going to invest your time. We don't like to waste time. Okay. We don't like to waste time. Okay. We don't like to do things over. So with that being said, you know this right here, go with the flow. You know, it says the I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So it's blocking the flow of them loving themselves, loving other people because they hold this stuff in their heart and they finally come into this accountability. This is something that you did for yourself, but now a lot of people are feeling that ripple effect. So I feel like that's what's happening. Now, complacency. I feel like people thought that you were sitting in the house dying and waiting to die. um, there's another person here that also feels like, or they keep telling themselves they fine when they not. They want to get back out and live life. So what's this? It says gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So somebody want to get back out there and live life again. They looked at an initial opportunity as, so I think somebody was skeptical of the opportunity that came in. They thought it was going to be fleeting, meaning it was going to run from them. It was just a glamour. But then there's a whole bloodline that's appreciating somebody that left. I'm gonna get one more because this was the bloodline card. It's a whole family feeling the ripple effects of you being gone. They realize you different. Um, it's some like inspiration and hope here. You know what I mean? It's born. They not living life, but not because they can't. You know what I mean? Like it's just a waking up type of thing. It says balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So I don't know where we got judgment. I know I said that, but not with these cards, y'all. I feel like I was doing it with these cards, and I remember saying something about my father. I can't remember. I don't know. Y'all had to go to the video because I be channeling most of the time, and I realized I don't remember nothing. Somebody was just focused on unlocking something energetically. With this right here in this balance, is saying you're not gonna be okay until you understand that you are not okay, and that's what's gonna bring you balance. Realizing that you want to live life, um, understanding that things die naturally. If something hadn't died naturally, then a person couldn't have appreciation for it in the sense that they wouldn't know that they wouldn't understand or try to get to the root cause of why they feel so bored. I'm hearing that somebody wants something, can't wait for something to be over so they can live life again. Okay, I get that. Let me go to these next set of cards. Somebody want to be in their purpose now. I don't think they know exactly what it is, but they ready to get to work. It says contentment and stagnation. So this is emotions. It's not blocked emotions, but it says it's a buildup of sadness. But it's a lot of happiness behind that. So y'all really flushing. It's something about flushing toxins out of your body. But at this level, it will be feelings. So right now, y'all getting rid of a lot of. It's giving me a numbness. It's not that you don't care, but you numb, and I feel like people perceive you. That's why people perceive you wrong because it looked like you numb or you unemotional or don't feel, and that's not true. You was transmuting a lot of dense energies for people in the past. Yeah. So because you content means you have been through this energy. Okay, you've been through this energy and you shared this with others, whereas though y'all was able to bring each other joy and balance, and now it's a codependent situation where they got to regulate themselves because you're no longer available. But because you have a high level of humility. This is service, having a passion, like I said, to help other people. It's just you like to help. You are definitely getting it paid forward. There's a new situation coming in. It's something happening in the future where you'll be able to rest. Okay, I can't even express that to y'all. Like, just rest. I mean, I wish I could tell y'all it's gonna be like, oh yeah, you're gonna be taking trips and all of this stuff. Y'all can have all of that stuff if you want, but you really want to feel weightless. That's the best way I could explain it. Like you want to go to sleep and forget that you sleep and wake up and not, I mean, feel so refreshed when you wake up. That's what I'm getting. It's like I just want peace. I want quiet. I want some stillness. Like that's what I'm getting. A lot of collaboration with friends now. They going through a lot of spiritual deaths, ego deaths, deaths of their pride, a lot of things. Like I said, they understand things have to die. They're not fighting it anymore, and I really feel like, ooh, somebody got something sweet coming. Mm. As soon as somebody get finished, okay. Um, I lost my train of thoughts. What was I saying? Uh, you got a lot of future collaborations. Was where I was at because now people have the proper appreciation. They are appreciating you for helping them to let go of situations and end situations. Now, the reason this gratitude don't come in is because when you show somebody the truth, you're going to get triggered. Just like I say, y'all was triggered. That re-triggering, going triggering back and forth, that shit is painful, but you know it firsthand. And it's like you, Earth has a lot of rip the band-aid off type of energy, if it's what they say. But that's only people that they care about. They're not going to randomly walk up to some person. You know what I mean? If they care about you, they're going to tell you some wisdom and you're going to take it and you can put your spin on it. But people are never initially happy to hear this. In fact, they fucking hate you for it. I don't know why it's so strong with Earth, but it is, okay? They hate you for it. Water signs, they don't tend to tell. Earth and water is female signs. They don't tend to tell water. Water will stay and they'll abuse the person behind the scenes while they abusing them, and it's just like, ugh. But Earth is like that. People hate them, but while they getting hated on, they continuously working because they understand it. They already know that that's what they're gonna be walking into. They're gonna be walking into people, and people gonna stand right in front of them until you tell them about their self. And then when you tell them about their self, you know the consequences of telling them that about their self. But it's almost as if they're asking for it because they're trying to be a roadblock to you when you trying to mind your business and get to work. So don't be a distraction, you know. Finally getting moving. After something is over, y'all. I know, like I said, something is over, but that don't mean move. Remember, you in the eye. The movement will be slow, okay? But it's gonna be moving though. That's the most important thing. Somebody can see you going through a death, or what's the other way around? That's what I'm getting, the other way around. Somebody mother could be passing. After their mother passed, they're gonna come to you. Yeah. For some reason, they stuck to their mother. There is some money coming from a mother. They've been fighting some sadness. They've been fighting something. They've been stuck in something because they have something to do with their mother. Their mother do some type of death magic, and they've been waiting for this connection for a while. I don't know how this going to get. Like I said, Earth, I'm telling you, we are at the place where we don't care. It's like, I'm not saying this stuff to scare you because it's like, what are we worried for? Not just talking to Earth. I'm talking about any element that's watching this. There's nothing to be afraid of now. Like, well, that's been over and done with. If somebody is not supposed to make it to you, they're not gonna make it to you. People really don't understand how synchronistic things are now. Like you try it and you buy it and it's yours. Like if you think it and it's an ill intention, Lord have mercy. If you have unfinished business, which a majority of the people down here on the globe do, you got to be careful, okay? Because the inside is gonna match the inside, the outside, everywhere you go. When you get in the car and turn that key, when you walk down the street, you're gonna know not to do it. They're gonna give you a couple of warnings. You might trip on the sidewalk, fall, and hit your face, or you know what I'm saying. But God's gonna give you warnings. But that third and final warning, you don't wanna make it there. Yeah, that's my baby. Somebody is upset that you got away. It's a lot of people that's upset you got away, and it's kind of giving me in a sense that they upset that you got away. It's like it's moving from that I can't believe you got out to dad you got out. You know what I mean? It's not as much hate. You know what I mean? It's more, I ain't gonna say it's inspiration, but it's like you got out. It's like, what do you call it? When somebody becomes, they just accepting it. You know what I mean? So it went from hate and attacking you to getting out of your situation to now it's just like you got out. You know what I mean? It's nothing I can do. If I block you, I'm blocking myself. That's what I was saying before. Yeah, all of these people are on some type of spiritual it's a spiritual debt. Anyway, they feeling burdened. It's like a buildup of sadness, and they really need to be careful with this because there's something going up to the ethers. This is not good. A bunch of sadness going up to the ethers is, I'm getting like, I don't know what that is. I'm getting wailing or wailers. I think they cry at funerals or something like that. I don't know. They upset. It's a lot of people sending up to the ethers. They sad that they sad that they went up against you. So I'm getting, you can't come back from this energy yet. Because whatever they was trying to be successful at is they not being successful at it no more. They starting to become much more rational. Hold on. Wait, honey. What is it? Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I gotta make her some fries. So somebody is watching you in some way, shape, or form. It could be through remote viewing. It could be through social media. Whatever they seeing is really hurting them. But it's helping them to accept the situation and be very clear about what's going on. You know, I ain't gonna say it's helping them to not be in denial, but whatever this is that they see, and they seeing that you are extremely aware and you've been aware the whole time, and it just wasn't. I don't know why people be preoccupied. I do think that people feel that when you keep working and you try to, like I was saying, you keep your head down, even though you know that people hate you and they're going to attack you or whatever, you have an awareness that you can feel it and it hurts, but you don't give confirmation on that. So when you don't give confirmation, people can tend to think you stupid, you naive, you don't know better, until you absolutely ghost them and you gone. Because now they got to sit with themselves and ask those questions that they could have asked you. What am I doing wrong? Why am I doing it wrong? Can I, is there anything I can work on? Like things that they would ask for themselves. They're not doing it for you. They're doing it for themselves because you've mentioned it before, giving them all types of suggestions or trying to help them. And now the assistance is gone. The knowledge, the wisdom is gone. And that's where all of that energy is coming from. Somebody said that you won. Are you kidding me? Stop it. They like, how do you still have energy? How do you still have the how you still can move on? You don't have no choice. What somebody said that to me. I don't have any choice. Yeah, we already saw freedom. You got free. Okay, you won your freedom, and how you won it. This is in the ethers. Okay, this is how you spend your energy down here. You wasn't in no competition. You was fighting for your freedom the whole time. Liberating yourself from situations of family trauma, relationship trauma, childhood trauma. It's so much shit that you've been through. That's what I'm saying. So while people was busting you upside the head because you was telling them about their situation because you have been through a similar situation, they feel like, oh, you didn't go through the same situation, or maybe you did, and they don't like the fact that you. It's a lot of people that don't like the fact they being left alone. But you just was like, I want to get out this hellhole. I want to get out this situation, and they don't know how bad or tenacious you was when you was trying to do that. You know what I mean? Like your freedom is everything. You can have all this money. Take all the money. You can have everything. I will leave here with nothing. Have it all. I can it's my father's will, left everything. My father said, here, take this house. You can have this house. No, 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 no. I'm leaving it all. I don't want you to think just because you give me something, I'm going to stay. I can't stay because it's too much on me. It's too much of a burden on me. So I have to give this burden to somebody that can handle it. I don't want you to give me something and then I stay because I'd agreed, or because you giving me a house, then I'm gonna feel trapped. I'm gonna feel trapped because I force you to be in a relationship with me. I'm gonna feel trapped if I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wait because you gonna see, and then you gonna see that you trapped because you forced somebody to be there. You made them feel guilty. You force stuff on people. You know what I mean? You got to be honest with yourself. How much of a burden you can carry. That's why I'm kind of tripping off of this stuff. You fought for your freedom, and it's crazy. People should have been doing the same thing. Oh, somebody here fought over a relationship. Somebody wanted a relationship. I think it's on this side. Somebody fought for a relationship. They wanted this partner you had. Yeah. And they pressed their luck. That's over. They know that. Because you can be in a relationship with anybody. So they don't want the relationship that you was in. They want you. That's weird. Because that's weird. They want to be in your skin kind of. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, this somebody that they want you or they want control over you. So this could be somebody that steal a relationship from you or want to be the best child out of the family, just to find out that it's like, well, if you're not around, if you're not going to be provoked or get upset about the fact that I took your money or I took your man, then what am I doing? Like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. I just wanted to be free. Somebody afraid that they're going to get blocked if they try to come back in. And they so irritated. Ooh. And they feel bad. Mm-mm-mm. How do you? Let me see. I'm picking up on information, but give me a second, y'all. It's getting on their nerves, making their skin crawl. I don't even know how to say that. This person is like getting angry, but they getting angry with themselves. It's not. I don't feel any danger. I just feel somebody got to sit in their own anger and frustration. That's a great way to process it, I guess. Yeah. So whatever they in, they stuck in their own. It says trap. They stuck in their own stuff. Okay. It's somebody that they don't want a relationship, but they want your attention. Oh, no, I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a human at an animal shelter. Let me stop it. They want to be chased. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, this is a person that want to be chased. Well, see, what they not understanding, because that was the Empress card, what they not understanding is their greed or how they want what they want is what's blocking them. It doesn't have a staying power. It's just a game. So do they know that they playing a game? Stop it. I can't. Woo! Somebody want a new start? I want to do this over. But you let go, and I don't know how it's going to go because you living in the present moment. Do. Somebody wants to move to a partnership. If they don't start talking or start showing and it's consistent, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Somebody trapped. The reason they trapped is because it's invitation only. That invitation only keep popping up in all of these readings. Yeah, this person is just stuck in this grief. Grief and forgiveness. They surrounded by emotional grief. Okay, wherever this emotional grief is coming from, the reason that this would be a waste is because they got shit that they need to get rid of that's their own. Their grief is coming from fear. They're afraid that they did so. Ask if you did something wrong. With this card right here, this person knows that they did something wrong because they can feel it. Come on now. Of course, you don't want me here, so I'm not going to stay. Well, usually people chase me or fight. Well, I don't know what to do with that because why would we do that? Are we MMA fighters? Like, the maturity level of Earth that I'm getting now is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, you just want something new. You're not even looking towards the future. You just want to feel this freshness energy. You just like, you have to renew your spirit. You cannot figure out stuff, so you tend to leave it behind. You leave it behind. Hey, whatever reason that something is bound, you let it go and you understand. That's part of your forgiveness. That's how you do it. You know what I mean? Hey, it's no hard feelings, but people perceive that because they stuck with that energy that they never resolved. It's not you being mean. You know what I mean? It's just in all honesty, you don't want me here because if you wanted me here, it would be a magnet type of situation. It wouldn't be what I say, tug of war. It wouldn't be pull apart, go together, pull apart, but you undecided, and it's fine to be undecided. It's fine, but the in between, Ooh, somebody want to get somebody pregnant. Well, I don't know about that. What kind of start is that? They got some things that they need to get rid of. They realize this is a big opportunity. Mm. Somebody, they picking up on somebody ovulating. What? Ooh, who are you? I'm getting heavy Martian energy, y'all. Yeah, somebody got to do self care, and this has to do something where you can't even make a baby if you can't even make a baby. A baby ain't even gonna come. It's not even gonna come into play, and unless both parents take care of themselves in this situation, because it's something totally different. I don't know why it's coming out like that, but I'm getting Martian energy. Yeah, it's just telling me you can't make a baby. Okay, somebody ain't got the finances for it. Somebody could be paying child support or old child support. It could be a multitude of things. But I'm telling you, somebody want to make a baby, but they don't have their seeds is not. They ain't got enough electricity. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's like this person. I don't want to say that they don't believe in God, but it's like that's what the energy I'm getting off of here. They just okay. Well, the better way to say it is this person don't have enough faith. They don't understand what it's like to walk in blind faith. It's like God will provide for this child regardless. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it's like one of these people is connecting into God in a way where they always provided for. But somebody looks at a child as a burden, so they're afraid of the future. I'm trying to put it to y'all like that. I'm about to show y'all in another set of cards, but it's like somebody is afraid of the future. Something is tied to children and finances, but this is Martian energy. The heart is. I'm sorry. Some type of healing that needs to take place. But somebody doubt a vision. They doubt. They don't have faith. They don't have faith. They don't belong. The poverty is on miracles. Somebody don't have faith. Somebody believes somebody is too perfect. They putting somebody. I don't want to say they putting them on a pedestal, but it's making this person feel like they a bum, and that's not somebody's intention. It's their perception of that person. They hold them up to God. This is so weird because I'm getting weird feelings. I feel like a web or something on me. It's somebody doing some type of magic. It could be sex magic or um, time travel. Yeah, because I'm still feeling it. Somebody knows that somebody is not from here or a healer or something. It's like somebody keep doing work on somebody in disbelief. I don't know, because some of y'all, this could be y'all siblings or somebody related to y'all that don't believe. They believe that you the same. They thought they was the same thing. I don't know what the fuck that means. But anyway, what's the Martian energy? I don't got time for it. The King of Pentacles. How is the King of Pentacles Martian energy? Let me look at this real quick. This is a father though. This is something that either a spiritual gift that you got from the father. Something is so very different that got passed to the father bloodline. But this is somebody's seed. This is somebody's actual child. Like their sperm ain't ready. I don't know how to explain that to y'all. They can track ovulation though. I don't understand why a person would be married to. Excuse me. Why they be worried about money? I said married, but maybe they are. Shit, I don't fucking know. You don't. It's not things that we would have to worry about because it's like this is just picking up on external energies, past and the future. Y'all staying in the eye of the storm, and I suggest y'all stay there until everything clear. Because other than that, womp womp. Hold on, y'all. King of Pentacles. I'm looking at my cheat sheet. King of Pentacles is the birth of a child. Should I say the birth of a child? No, it's understanding a child. It's something here about. So it's the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands means that all the children are not the same. This person could be have dealt with Eastern Stars or Masons. It could be any of that could be in play where they get sent a lot of false people. So let me show y'all because this is the Golden Dawn thing. It's this wheel. See the King of Pentacles here, right? And when you go out, it's got 7, 8, 9. When you go over here, 7, it's got this letter N that I put on here, and it's got Martian energy. This is the Mars energy right here. So Leo could be significant. Um, Somebody might not know if a child is there. We already went over child support. Um, Somebody could be dealing, they could deal with women. I don't know how they could deal with women. They might deal with a lot of false women. They might steal from women. Never had somebody that's actually divine. You know, they didn't know when they meet women, they all think they're the same. You know what I'm saying? So the Martian energy is definitely there. There's something here about completing a cycle for somebody, and protective work. So this person really had to decipher. You know what I mean? They in process because with all three of these in play, somebody has to figure something out on their own. They got to be able to take care of themselves. Something here about sugar as well. Yeah. This person is developing discernment, and they have developing discernment through emotions, and nobody can mess with that. I would say the best thing is when you're feeling confused about your emotions and stuff like that, let it sit because the sun is going to rise. It's going to rise here, okay? It's going to rise, and I'm going to show y'all. Oh, look at that. It's right behind you, y'all. Look. The sun is going to rise here. So what I'm saying is emotional discernment is not something to fret about, okay? Because eventually this discernment and this moon and what's hidden will be shown because the sun comes up here. It comes, and let me show y'all. See the tower, right? Everybody see the towers? See? See the towers? The sun? If you just let death come through naturally, okay? Death can be endings or transformations, but it can mean the Queen Elizabeth. It can mean the two popes that passed and anybody in the bloodline that's not right. Just let it go through. This is a holy. It's divine intervention. Okay, it's a weeding out process. Everything will work out fine. You'll know who is who. There's no rush. That was amazing how that card was behind there. Wow. Somebody definitely want to be born again, and they've been fighting it for a long time. They just afraid of maybe getting in a relationship, being financially responsible for a kid. I mean, these are normal fears. Okay, so things letting things play out the way that they supposed to is extremely important. All right, thank you, Earth.